All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going on a hunt. We're going to break down the exact formula for finding a winning product to sell on DARAZ, and this is really geared towards anyone in Pakistan who's just starting out.
You know, getting an online store up and running, that's actually the easy part. The real challenge, the thing that trips up almost every new entrepreneur, comes down to one single crucial question.
Yup, it's all about knowing what to sell. This is the secret sauce, really. It's what turns a simple little online store into a business that's actually, profitable. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to walk through a complete step-by-step guide for your very first product hunt. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we just jump in and start looking around, we need a game plan. We have to know what a winning product even looks like. Because trust me, it is not about getting lucky. There's actually a formula to this. So here they are. Think of these 6 rules as your ultimate checklist. First up, unbreakable. That's a no-brainer. You don't want to deal with returns and angry customers. Next, the price point. You want to hit that sweet spot between 300 and 1500 rupees, where people don't think too hard before clicking buy. Then, all season. That's just smart business. You want sales all year, not just for a month or two. Compact and lightweight, that's going to save you so much hassle and money on shipping. And the last 2 are so important. A wow factor means it's not something they can just find at their local market. And avoiding restricted categories, well, that just saves you from a world of headaches with DARAZ. And this just makes it crystal clear, right? On one hand, you've got this cool, unbreakable kitchen gadget. It's useful all the time, it's a breeze to ship, and it's unique. A total winner. On the other hand, you have a generic glass vase. I mean, it's practically begging to be broken in transit. You can find one anywhere, and it's a shipping nightmare. That's a perfect example of what to avoid. Okay, rules in hand, let's go to our first hunting ground, the DARAZ flash sales page. Honestly, this is kind of like having a cheat sheet. DARAZ is literally showing you right here what products are already flying off the virtual shelves. So here's what you do. First, you just head over to that flash sales section. As you're scrolling, you're mentally checking off our 6 golden rules. See something that fits? Great. Now you use a tool, like the Seller-Chrome extension, to dig into the real sales numbers. The whole point here is to stop guessing and start using actual data that DARAZ is basically giving you. And just look at this. This is for one of those products, an electric lint remover. The data doesn't lie. We are talking 300 units sold in just 1 week, over 1,000 in a month. That's more than 8 lakh rupees in revenue. I mean, come on. If that isn't a huge, blinking neon sign saying this is a winning product, I don't know what is. Finding a product that sells like crazy is amazing, right? But that's only part 1. The big question, the one that really matters, is this. After everything is said and done, are you actually going to make any money on it? So let's crunch some numbers. And this is where you need to become best friends with a profit calculator. It's super simple. Before you even think about buying stock, you plug in the numbers. What are you going to sell it for? What's it going to cost you to buy? And what about all those little fees and packaging costs? Wham! It spits out your net profit per item. No surprises. Now, here is a key target you need to remember, 15%. That's your minimum target for return on investment, or ROI. If you run the numbers and you're not hitting at least 15%, that is a huge red flag. It tells you one of 2 things. Either you need to find a way to buy it cheaper, or it's time to scrap that product and go back to hunting. All right, so flash sales are fantastic for seeing what's hot right now. But what if you want to find something that's not so obvious, maybe a hidden gem? Well, that brings us to hunting method number 2, going deep into specific categories. Think of this like having a treasure map for DARAZ. You pick a big category, let's say home and lifestyle. Then you apply these really simple but powerful filters. You tell it, show me only products with 4 stars or more, and only show me local sellers. And just like that, especially with a tool like Seller-, you can reveal the top-selling products in that entire niche. You're literally cutting through thousands of items to see the proven winners. Okay, our third and final hunting method, this one might be the cleverest of all. You're basically going to piggyback on the success of other sellers. I mean, think about it. If a store has one smash hit product, chances are they've got others, right? So here's the play. You find that one great product, you click through to the seller's store, and then, this is the genius part, you use a tool to analyze their entire catalog. You're not just looking at one item, you are reverse engineering their whole business to find their other best sellers. It is an absolute goldmine of proven product ideas.
So let's say you've done it. You've followed the steps, you found your product, the hunt is over. Well, not quite. Now comes the really important part, getting your hands on the product. And here, you're at a fork in the road. There are two ways to go, and it all comes down to how much cash you have to start with. So path number one is for when you have basically zero investment. It's called dropshipping. You partner with a supplier, you list their stuff on your store, and they handle all the stock and shipping. You literally don't buy anything until a customer pays you first. Zero risk. Path number two is when you do have some cash. You buy the stock yourself. It's more risk for sure because now you own the inventory, but the upside, your profit margins are going to be way, way higher. So if you're going with path two and buying your own stock, where do you look? Okay, first, check out Facebook wholesale groups. Just search for your product name plus wholesale. You'll be amazed at what you find. Second, get out there and visit the actual local wholesale markets in your city. You can see the product, feel it, and haggle on the price. And number three, don't sleep on this one. Just message other DARAZ sellers directly. Ask them for a bulk price on 50 or 100 pieces. You never know. Your competitor could become your new supplier. And that's the whole playbook. You've got the 6 rules to know what to look for, you've got 3 different hunting grounds to find it, and you've got 2 clear paths for sourcing it once you do. We've literally handed you the map. So the only question now is, are you ready to start the hunt?